what's up guys, Ben Clark here for Adapt to Perform. In today's video we will be doing a 20-minute kettlebell workout. So this is pretty straightforward and all you will need is a singular kettlebell. We're going to be doing 5 different exercises on this and we're going to be doing it 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We're going to do 10 sets of this on one arm and 10 sets on the other, but we're going to split it up into 5 and then go to the other arm 5, 5, so it gets a little bit of a rest in between. So the whole idea is this, is to work our whole upper body, so you're going to get a really good workout in, and great thing, because it's only one piece of equipment, you can do this anywhere. Although I am using a kettlebell for this, you probably can swap out a dumbbell instead. I'm just using a kettlebell because for my hand function, it means I can move around and I can do things a little bit easier. Otherwise, normally I would have to use my active hands. If you can't hold it like I am, then obviously please use your active hands because we want to make sure it's safe as possible. So it's pretty simple. I've got my HIIT timer going on here. This is basically to just time me so I know for the video, but if you want to just follow along, you won't need a timer like that. You can just watch me while I'm doing it. So basically we have got a 5-second countdown and then we're going to go straight into it, and we're going to start off with quite a simple bicep curl. So just 30 seconds, you're just going to see how many you can do in this 30 seconds. Don't worry about going too fast, as long as you go in a reasonable pace, that's good. So just bicep curls, nice and simple. Just over halfway on this 30 seconds. If you are doing it single arm and you've got no core muscles like me, there are plenty of ways that we can get around that. So just rest in there. We can hold on to ourselves here, we can hold on to our wheels just to make sure that we're not tipping over when we're doing this. So resting now for 30 seconds. And while we're doing that, I'll just tell you about sort of the outlook of what we're doing here. So we've done the first set there, so that's 30 seconds done, and then we're going to have 30 seconds rest now, and then we're going to go to our next exercise. Now we're going to do 5 different exercises, and then we're going to change onto the other arm and do those 5 exercises again. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to front raise up, just like so. 2. So we've got 30 seconds of this now, and then we're going to have 30 seconds rest. So as I said, 5 different exercises, then we're going to switch arms, and then we're going to do the other side. We're going to do 5 exercises again, the same exercises, and then that'll bring us up to 10 sets, 10 minutes in, and then once we've done that, 3, 2, 1, rest in there. Once done that, we're going to do the whole thing again, so 10 minutes, and that'll bring us up to 20 minutes in total. So these 5 exercises we're going to do bicep curl, front raise. The next one is going to be a lateral raise, so that is bringing it up to the side. So we've got 15 more seconds rest before we do that. Yeah, so seems pretty good. So yeah, we're getting a whole body workout in, so this will be really good. So we're going to keep this going. It's going to be easy to start with, but as we get in the set, it's going to get tougher. That's what we want. We want it to off towards the end. Off you go. So just lifting it up to the side. Keep a slight bend in the elbow there. You see with me, I'm holding on here, because if I didn't, I'd fall over. So halfway, keep it going. Good job. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Oh. So I'm starting to feel it a little bit now, which is good. That's what we want to do. So the next one we are going to be doing is an overhead press. You start here and press it overhead. We've got another 18 seconds rest. So yeah. As I said, this is a really good workout to get a whole body thing into. You can just do workouts like this and do it a couple of times a week. You're going to get a pretty good workout in. It's quite a simple thing to follow. Just put on this. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So overhead press. So yeah, just put on the video, follow along, watch me do it. You can do it at the same time. I've got plenty of other workouts just like this as well on the channel. So if you want to switch it up, keep it interesting, this is quite a good way to do it. So just pushing all the way up. So push all the way up, then down, and we want to go to about here. It doesn't matter if you go a little bit lower, but to about there is where we want to. 1, rest in there. So we're going to have 30 seconds rest now. Now, as I say, with all of these HIIT workouts, you can adapt it in so many ways for you. So the ways we can change the intensity, changing the weight to make it lighter or heavier, or we can change our work period and our rest period. So we can do longer work, so we can do like 40 seconds work and 20 seconds rest, or we can do the other way. So we're doing 20 seconds work, 40 seconds. Right, we're going to our last one now. We're going to do tricep overhead press. I'm going to go press just like this. Now, I know a lot of you guys and girls out there have said to me in the past, I don't have the tricep function. That is absolutely fine. There is plenty of ways we can modify this. So we did those first 3 exercises, and that was just the biceps and the shoulders. We could just do those 3, and we could go 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So that's 5 rounds now. We can swap over. So yeah, we can do the first one. So you can do bicep curl, lateral raise, so front raise and lateral raise, and then we could just swap those around, and then just do a few extra sets. So we're still getting like the 20 minutes in, but we're just doing the exercises that we can do. So a little adaptation there you can do. Right then, so in the other hand now, back to bicep curls. Got 5 more seconds rest. 2, 1, off we go. So bicep curl now. So for me personally, this weight maybe a little bit light, but I wanted to make sure that I could do the video properly, because you may have seen in the past when I've done these types of videos, I've maybe picked a weight that's a bit too heavy for me, so I went a little bit lighter, just so I could explain it to you. So you've got 10 more seconds, come on, keep it going. You got this. 3, 2, 1, rest in there. Cool. So the next one will be front raise, up to the front. Yeah, hope you enjoy these videos anyway, guys, because I enjoy doing them, I enjoy making them, and hopefully do more in the future like this. If you're doing this with me, thank you very much. Cool. Right, we've got 5 more seconds rest now. Come on, into front raise now. Let's keep it going. We're going to keep up that momentum. Try not to slow down if you can. For me personally, I like to put my hand in a comfortable position. So don't worry too much about your hand position. Just make it comfortable, make it secure. This side is probably a little bit stronger for me on my left side, despite being mostly right-handed, just through the injury. So for this side is a little bit easier. 2, 1, rest in there. And I was thinking as well, there is a really great way you can adapt this workout. Say you've only got 10 minutes, and you probably have 20 minutes in the day to do this, but let's say you only have 10 minutes, you just do 30 seconds on one side, and you do 30 seconds on the other side, and then in between, you know, while you're doing one, the other one's resting. So there's still ways to do this even in 10 minutes. So that one will be a little bit harder because you're getting less rest overall. 2, 1. So it's less about the muscle fatigue, it's more about your overall fatigue. So lateral raises now, out to the side. That's it, good job. Try not to let it swing your way up, like that. Nice and controlled on the way up, nice and controlled on the way down. If you prefer to do it underhand like that, that's fine. In fact, for me, that's a little bit better, so I might do that in the future. 3, 2, 1. Rest in there, good job. Alright, next one we're going to do, overhead press again. Alright. You might find as well that your weights, some exercise on this will be harder than others. Just make sure you choose a weight that's good for the lightest one, and then the other exercises should be fine from there. We can just pick it up a bit, or you can add just more, you can add less rest on some of them and not the others. So maybe you're better overhead press, so we have less rest on that one. Right, off we go. So there's so many different ways you can do this. I'll probably do some of those in the future so you can actually follow along to them and do them with me. So halfway through this one, just overhead pressing. Remember coming down to about here, and then pressing up. 3, 2, 1, rest in there. Alright, one last exercise on this side, and then we'll be 10 minutes in. If you're getting this far and you're doing alright, good job, let's keep it going. Say we're halfway now. Well, once we've done this one, we're halfway. So, if you're feeling good still, that's alright. I'm sure we'll start to feel it a little bit in a minute. And if you're already feeling it, let's keep it going. Let's dig deep and get this in. It'll be worth it in the long run. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So just tricep extension. And remember again, if you don't have the triceps, don't worry. We can just repeat those other exercises. Say if there's 3 exercises, we can do that. Oh, I've got to do some maths now. Or can't do my maths while it's hard to concentrate on doing the maths while you're doing a workout. So we could do like 5 sets of 3. That'll make it 15 minutes. Rest in there. So you can do a 15-minute workout with this. You can make that a 18-minute workout. So there's little things you can do. Just doing 5, 6 sets instead of 4 sets of 5. Alright. Back to the other side now. We are going 3, 2, 1. Back to the bicep curl. That's it. Good job, guys and girls. Just nice bicep curls. Don't just fling it up. Nice and gentle on the way up. Nice and gentle on the way down. So again, the reason I like the kettlebell, because the weight is at the bottom, it's a little bit easier to hold, especially if you've got less hand function. So you can do sort of these exercises, you can move them around. If you had multiple ones, you can change in and out a little bit easier, because however much I love active hands, getting them on and off is obviously a slow process. So if you want to do something like this, getting them on and off within 30 seconds can be a struggle by yourself. If you've got somebody with you, then maybe not too much of a struggle, but by yourself it is, it's not quick. It's not that quick. I mean, they're great, you won't slip off anything, but changing it quickly for, especially if you're doing stuff like supersets or HIIT sessions, then it's a little bit trickier. So raising up to the front now. Nice and gentle, nice and slowly. I say gentle and slowly, doesn't mean it's easy though. In fact, going slower can sometimes be a lot harder because our muscles are under tension for longer, and that is when our muscle contracts, it becomes under tension. When it's under tension, that means it's working. So the longer we have it under tension, the more it's working, and therefore the more results we're going to get. So you might have heard of time under tension before. It's a really great thing that we can implement into sessions to make it harder. So going slower, could actually be better, especially if you're just pumping out repetitions really quickly, getting it done as quick as you can. Alright, out to the side now. I say securely, he goes and drops it. Alright, out to the side. And the other thing is, with the kettlebell, if I go quick, it's going to hit my wrist there and hurt a little bit. So it's going to go nice and slowly, so it just taps it and back down. So this, if you want to make this one harder, just go to about 45 degrees and then back up again. Back up again. That's going to be harder. Right, rest in there. Next one, overhead press. So there are little ways you can make it harder. The actual exercise, as I said, if you just come to here, remember what I said about time under tension, the muscle's still contracting it. If we go here, it relaxes, but here to here, it's going to be under tension that whole time, so we get a lot of time under tension in there. Right, overhead press now, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So pressing up, and that's exactly why we're going just to here and then up again. So that muscle is under tension for a lot longer, which is what we want. You're still going, good job. If you find this too easy, that's fine. Next time you do it, maybe get a heavier weight and go from there. or if you find this too hard, get a lighter weight, or just do the 10-minute version, you know, where we're just doing 10 minutes of this. Resting there. It's very easily scalable, guys. I wouldn't recommend necessarily going more than 20 minutes for this kind of workout. I'd rather you made it harder within the 20 minutes rather than making it longer, because I feel making it longer only really makes you good at doing things for a longer time. And most of the people, I would say, are doing this sort of training for results like, you know, more muscle mass, like leaner and all that sort of thing. So we actually, right, so tricep extension now. So you might think this one looks a bit similar to the last one, but we kept dropping that behind us and then extend it up using the triceps. Halfway on this one. Good work, guys. Let's keep it going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest in there. Good job. Right. So that's the last of this arm. This arm can rest now. We're going to move on to the last set with just this weight. Oh, don't know why I'm yawning. Alright. So we're going to go into bicep curls on this side. Let's keep it going. This is the last set now. So, you know, put all the effort in. Make sure you hit it all right the way through. 5 seconds. Go into those bicep curls. Off we go. Good job. Keep it going. Come on. You're on the home stretch now. That's what I like to say. Cool. Come on. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Now if you want to use one of these apps and you don't want to watch me talk to you while you're doing it, this was quite a simple thing to find. You just type into Google Play Store or the Apple Store or whatever you use. Just type in HIIT timer, that's HIIT, and there's loads of them out there. It's an interval timer and it helps you do it, so it tells you when the 30 seconds is up and then to change. So this one actually says like 3, 2, 1, change, which you could do now. 3, 2, 1. And it says go when you're doing your working set, and then it says rest when it's your rest. So that's quite handy to do. I think this one's just called HIIT interval timer. So it's got a picture of a woman running as the logo. Alright, but they all work pretty similar. So just get one that works for you. Maybe download a couple, see which one you like the best. 2, 1. Rest. Good job. Yeah, just find one that works for you. So this one works for me quite well, so I quite like it. In fact, I think it was the first one I downloaded. It works really well. Oh, sorry about the yawning. You just type in your intervals, so you type in like your entry period, which is just 5 seconds, so it gives me time to talk to you guys. And then it's 30 seconds of the active stuff, 30 seconds of the rest, and then yeah, it has a cool down period if you want to incorporate that. 3, 2, 1, up to the side, and then you press, and it lets you know how many rounds you want to do. So, you know, I put in 20 rounds for this one today, and then it does it for the full 20 minutes. So it's really handy and really easy to use, and you can pause, you can stop, you can rewind, you can make it louder, you can change different things. So, oh, this one's getting hard now. 2, 1, rest in there. I find for me personally, the shoulder raises and the front raise and the lateral raise a lot harder. You know, they're a lot smaller muscles, they're going to be worked a lot harder. So yeah, definitely find those ones harder than bicep curls and the overhead press. They're a little bit easier. That's fine. I say if you're finding that and you got maybe 2 kettlebells, this is just a 2.5 kilogram. 2, 1, overhead press. Yeah, this is just a 2.5 kilograms, so not particularly heavy. But you know, if you wanted to use multiple kettlebells, that's totally fine. That's not a problem whatsoever. If you wanted to use 2.5, say, for the shoulder raises and that, so the first the middle 2 exercises, And then for the others, maybe you want to pick up a 5 or whatever you're comfortable with, and rest there. Cool. Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. This is your workout at the end of the day, you know. Although I'm just giving you guidance essentially. You know, I'm not telling you exactly what to do. It's just a guide so you can work from there. And feel free to change the exercises as well. I did it this way because we're using our biceps, then we're using our front delts, then our mid delt, and then we're using all of the delts, the shoulder press, and a little bit of triceps, and then triceps again on the last one, which we're about to do now. So tricep extension, overhead. This is the last exercise now. Let's make sure it's good. Dig deep. Sorry about the yawning. I tend to yawn when I'm doing exercising for some reason. Right, last 7 seconds. 2, 1, rest there. Good job. Oh, so that's 30 seconds rest. It's going to come up in a second and say congratulations, your workout is done. So yeah, the ups are good. Yeah, so I'll let that run down. So yeah, there's the exercises. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 5 different exercises, 4 rounds. 1 on one arm, 1 on the other, then swapping over. So it's going to go 3, 2, 1. So that's the last 30 seconds. So congratulations, your workout is done. If you did do that with me, congratulations, good job guys. If you want to do it again, just put on this video again and watch it all through again, and you know, I'm here with you the whole way, so I feel that's a pretty good way. You guys seem to respond to ones that I'm following on with you better than the other ones, so yeah, I really appreciate that, and I enjoy doing it anyway. So thank you very much for watching guys. If you like what I do, then please hit the subscribe button, and if you want to support the channel even further, then head over to patreon.com/adaptperform. As I keep saying about it, but it massively helps the channel. It helps with different things. I got this new camera, new mic, so it sounds a bit better, and I've got some new lighting on the way, which is all thanks to the people over at patreon.com. So this makes it a hell of a lot better, and it brings more content that's better quality. So everybody wins. Cool. And also, if you do subscribe on there on patreon.com/adaptperform, you get exclusive content, which includes PDFs with lots of information about nutrition and workout, and there's all sorts on there. So head on over there, and you can have a good nosy at it and see what's going on. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.